So first one and the main one is carbo vegetabilis or carbo veg. Okay. So synonyms are vegetable charcoal. Source Hahnemann used wood charcoal for its preparation. And preparation, the wood is thoroughly heated to redness. Triturations are prepared from the wood ash till the third trituration, and from which the higher potencies are prepared. Okay. And Hahnemann was the prover. Okay. So when we think of carbo vegetabilis, we think of gassy remedy, of course, and we also think of uh, imperfect oxidation or hypoxia or cyanosis. It is one of the main remedies which is given for COVID-19. Sorry, COVID-19, where the GIT symptoms predominate. But only thing is, if you have to give it to COVID, it should suit symptomatically. So it's given in the end stages or when there is complications. Okay, when the SpO2 drops, that time you can think of carbo veg. Okay. So coming to the constitution. So a very good remedy, an A-grade remedy for all the complaints arising from exhausting acute diseases. Okay, exhausting acute diseases, whether in the old or young. So other remedies like China is there, phosphorus is there. All the acids are very good for this, and taurine. Okay. So this is one of the keynote symptom of carbo veg. Cachectic persons whose vitality have become weakened or exhausted, especially after the acute disease. Okay, so compared with China, baratrem, ledam, and phosphoric acid. Okay, China comes very close to carbo veg. I'm pretty sure you know that. In many spheres, it comes very close. Okay. So for people who have not recovered from exhaustive illnesses of previous diseases, can also compare with alfalfa, Avena sativa, China, and ferrum phos. Okay, alfalfa is a general tonic, especially after acute diseases, for building your appetite, for building your weight, if you have any weight loss, for building your weight, for building adipose tissue, and for generally nourishing the body. You can think of alfalfa. Avena sativa is more towards neurological, neurasthenia. Okay, neurasthenia and sexual neurasthenia, especially Avena sativa you can think of. Okay, China, I don't need to mention to you all that exhaustive illnesses and bad effects of loss of vital fluids. You can think of China. Okay, ferrum phos again as a general tonic which builds your energy. Okay, energy. It gets rid of weakness. Okay. So you can also think of carbo veg when the patient has never recovered from the effects of typhoid. Okay, compared with taurine. So coming to the key points. So we know this carbo veg is collapse. Usually it's collapse, like camphor, like other carbo animalis or anything, even veratrum, even your antim tart. It's a state of collapse. Okay, collapse condition with coldness, sweating, pale face, feeble pulse, cold tongue, cold breath, cyanosis, needing oxygen. Okay, that's why I'm given. I'll compare with veratrum album and antim tart. Okay, veratrum album, the characteristic delirium will be there of the violence, the lasciviousness, and the religiousness. Then also veratrum album will have profuseness of discharge and cold sweat on the forehead. Okay, antim tart, same thing, but only there will be a concomitant of craving for acids, especially and fruits, especially apples. And antim tart will have the continuous nausea, tartar emetic, right? So emetic, so it always has nausea. Okay. So desires to be fanned constantly. So like lachesis, carbo veg wants fan, wants wind, wants the windows open. Okay, carbo veg. So imperfect oxidation leading to cyanosis and the vital force is exhausted. Okay, one of the A-grade remedies for exhausted vital force. The other remedies are ledam also you can think of, and veratrum and antim tart. Okay. So wants the clothes loose around the abdomen, just like lachesis, epis, and tabacum. Okay, tabacum wants the abdomen exposed. Okay, that ameliorates majority of the symptoms, tabacum. Okay. Lachesis, epis, as you all know, they do not like to be bound tightly. Okay. So fainting, collapse and fainting in anemic and debilitated person, compare with Moschus, Nux moscata, Trillium pendulum, and Viburnum. Okay. Moschus is hysterical remedy. With anything, they faint. Even the slightest pain, they faint. Okay. Nux, that's a spelling mistake. It's Nux moschata. Nux moschata also, very hysterical remedy. Only thing is it will be associated with dryness and thirstlessness and drowsiness. Okay. Nux moschata. Trillium pendulum and viburnum given for your anemia, especially iron deficiency anemia. Trillium pendulum has a characteristic symptom that the hip is broken into pieces and she needs to gather the pieces back. Okay, trillium pendulum. And trillium pendulum has bright red hemorrhage, which increases on the slightest motion. Okay, slightest motion causes bleeding. Trillium pendulum. Viburnum is your cranberry, okay, which is very good for anemia, iron deficiency anemia. Okay. So bad effects of fatty, rich food. You can compare with pulsatilla, calimere, and aloes. Okay. And bad effects of putrid fish or meat. You can compare with arsenic and also carbo animalis. Okay. Then bad effects of alcohol. You can think of agaricus, naxomica, acid sulf, aloes, and kali. Aloes goes towards beer. Okay. Beer drinkers, diarrhea. Okay. Kali bike is also very good for beer drinkers, diarrhea. Okay. And for becoming overheated, compare with antim crude. Overeating and overheating is antim crude. Okay. So Hippocratic face, the typical Hippocratic face, or the face when the patient is completely exhausted, sweating, blue rings around the eyes, is pale. Okay, that is the Hippocratic face, which is seen in Antimta, China, Ipecac, and Varactrum, and of course Carbovetch. So I told you, carbons usually have a general weak digestion, and Carbovetch it is heightened. So weak digestion, accumulation of gas in the stomach and intestine. Compare with China. China is the whole abdomen. Lyco is the lower abdomen. Carbovetch is the upper abdomen. Then asafoetida, Raphanus, natrum phos, lactifluoratum, aloes. Okay, all gassy remedies. Okay, Raphanus is good for incarcerated flatulence. Okay, it doesn't come out. Okay, Raphanus is nothing but your radish, garden radish. Okay, then asafoetida is your hingu, which you use for your sambar and all that. That is good for hysterical burping and hysterical flatulence and tympanitis. Okay. Natrum phos is acidity. Lactifluoratum is again excessive belching and excessive flatulence. Aloes is more gassy and more mucousy stools. Okay. So this I mentioned to you. Lower abdomen Lyco, upper abdomen Carbovetch, and whole abdomen China. Okay. So metastasis of mumps to testicles. So you can think of pulsatilla. Pulsatilla is usually given when your testicles are affected after mumps, especially the right testicle. Okay. So putridity, it degenerates. Okay, it gets infected. You can think of remedies like baptisia, carbolic acid. One more remedy which I forgot to mention here is muriatic acid, podophyllum, sorinum, creosote, pyrogenum. Okay, acids I mentioned there. You can think of muriatic acid as a one of the main remedies for this putridity. Okay. So frequent involuntary cadaverous smelling stools, just like arsenic. Cadaverous smelling is mainly arsenic. So stool is soft, voided with difficulty, alumina. Okay. The stool is soft, but there is no energy to push the stool. Okay. That's why there is difficulty. Awakes often with cold limbs and suffers from cold limbs at night. Okay. Compare with epismel. So I told you diseases of the venous system. You can think of sulfur, sepia, and hemamelis. Okay. Mainly all carbon remedies have this venous system affinity. Okay. You can think of snake remedies also. Okay. So want of susceptibility to well-chosen remedies. Okay. You can think of opium and valeriana. Okay. When the patient is not reacting well to the well-chosen remedies, you can think of these remedies. Okay. So coming to the relationships, complementary is Kalicar. It antidotes ambragresia, arsalp, camphor, coffee, and lachesis. Can compare with phosphorus in easily bleeding ulcers. Phosphorus is more towards bright red and active hemorrhage. This is more towards passive hemorrhage. And you can compare it antim tart in threatened paralysis from inability to expectorate loosened mucus. So antim tart has that collection of mucus, and there is a lot of mucus and rattling, but it is difficult to cough out. Okay. Also, Carbovetch usually it is said that it is inimical to Carbo animalis, okay, because they have very similar pathophysiology. Okay? So that is carbo itch.